Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into a remarkable story about the 1985 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny that could be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. This humble coin might just be your golden ticket. The Lincoln cent, featuring the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909. But not every penny is created equal. The 1985 D penny, minted in Denver, is one that has caught the attention of collectors worldwide due to some rare errors and unique characteristics. In 1985, millions of pennies were produced at the Denver Mint, which can be identified by the D Mint mark under the date. Most of these pennies are common, but a few rare error coins have skyrocketed in value over the years. So, what makes this 1985 D penny so special? Well, it's all about minting errors. A small number of these pennies feature unique issues such as a doubled die, off-center strikes, or even die cracks. These errors make the coin not only rare but highly desirable to collectors. The most sought-after 1985 D penny error is the doubled die. You'll want to carefully inspect the obverse of the coin. Look for doubling on the date, the word liberty, or in God we trust. Other valuable errors include coins struck off-center or those with visible die cracks. Here's how you can check if your 1985 D penny is worth millions. Look closely at the lettering and numbers for signs of doubling. Raised lines or imperfections caused by a damaged die can increase the coin's value. Coins in mint or near-mint condition are far more valuable. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for a detailed inspection. Remember, the condition of your coin can make a huge difference. A 1985 D penny with a rare error in excellent condition could fetch an astonishing price at auction. In fact, some 1985 D pennies with errors have sold for thousands, and even millions, at auctions. These coins are prized by collectors for their rarity and historical significance. So, how do you know if you have a $1 million penny? Start by inspecting your coins carefully. If you suspect you've got something special, consider getting it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. And there you have it! The 1985 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny could be your ticket to fortune. Don't forget to check your collections, pocket change, or even your old piggy banks. You never know what treasure might be hiding there. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. And if you've found a unique penny, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. We're talking about an incredible find that could be sitting in your pocket change right now. The 1979 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny that's worth $1 million or more. The 1979 Lincoln penny with the D Mint mark was minted in Denver. And while most of these pennies are incredibly common, there are rare versions with unique errors or features that could make them worth a life-changing amount of money. But what makes a 1979 D penny so valuable? Let me break it down for you. Rare coins derive their value from errors, minting flaws, or specific varieties that occurred during production. And for this year, there are a few to look out for. Here are the key things to look for on your 1979 D Lincoln penny that could mean you've hit the jackpot. Check for noticeable doubling on the obverse side of the coin, particularly on words like liberty, in God we trust, or the date 1979. A double die error can drastically increase its value. If your penny appears to have been struck off-center, leaving part of the design incomplete, that's another big clue it might be rare. Look for raised lines or blobs on the surface of the coin caused by a damaged die. These flaws are unique and make the coin more desirable to collectors. Coins in pristine condition, graded as MS65 or higher, are highly sought after. The shinier and less worn your penny, the more valuable it can be. Recently, a 1979 D penny with a doubled die error and near-perfect condition sold at auction for an eye-popping price. These pennies are rare, but collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for them. See if you have a valuable 1979 D penny, you'll need a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to spot fine details. A coin reference book or online resource to compare your find. And if you think you have something special, Consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. So, why is a 1979 D penny worth so much? It all comes down to demand. Rare errors and varieties are like one-of-a-kind art pieces for coin collectors. The fewer there are, the higher the price they command. So, what are you waiting for? Start searching through your old coin jars, collections, and even pocket change. Who knows? That 1979 D Lincoln 1-cent penny could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire. And don't forget, if you find something interesting or have questions, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for tuning in, coin enthusiasts. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell icon so you never miss a chance to learn about hidden treasures in your change. We're diving into an incredible find, the 1965 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny that could be worth a life-changing amount of money. That's right, up to $1 million. Let's get started. Before we talk about what makes this coin so special, let's cover some quick history. In 1965, the U.S. Mint made significant changes. Due to a coin shortage, mint marks were temporarily removed from coins. So, pennies struck in Philadelphia during this year won't have a mint mark. While millions of these pennies were produced, a small number have unique characteristics that make them highly valuable. These include errors like doubled dies, off-center strikes, and other rare minting anomalies. That's what collectors are willing to pay a fortune for. So, how can you tell if your 1965 penny is one of these valuable treasures? Let's break it down. Look closely at the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1965. If you see any doubling, meaning the letters or numbers appear to have shadows or are printed twice, you might have a double die error. These coins can fetch thousands, even millions, at auction. Inspect the coin for raised lines or blobs of metal, which are caused by cracks in the die. These errors are rare and highly sought after by collectors. If your coin's design isn't properly centered, that's another valuable minting error. The more off-center it is, the more it could be worth. To check for these details, use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. A small investment in tools can help you spot details that the naked eye might miss. Now, let's talk about the money. In recent years, coins like the 1965 Lincoln penny with rare errors have sold for staggering amounts. For example, a 1965 double-die penny in excellent condition could easily be valued at hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. Remember, condition is key. Coins in mint state, or those that have been well preserved, are worth far more than heavily circulated ones. If your penny looks shiny and new, it might be worth sending to a professional grading service for evaluation. So, what are you waiting for? Go grab your old coin jars, search through your pocket change, and see if you're the lucky owner of a 1965 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth millions. And if you find one, be sure to share your discovery with us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. We'll be back with more exciting stories about rare coins and collectibles. 1993 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny that could be worth millions. That's right, this seemingly ordinary coin might just make you a fortune. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about the 1993 Lincoln penny. It was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D Mint mark under the date. While billions of these pennies were produced, not all of them are equal in value. Some rare varieties and errors can make certain coins incredibly valuable to collectors. In 1993, the Denver Mint struck these pennies with their iconic design featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Most of these pennies are worth their face value, but rare errors or unique characteristics can turn them into treasures worth millions. So, what makes a 1993 D penny worth so much? Let's break it down. Some 1993 D pennies were struck with a doubled die, causing noticeable doubling in the lettering, particularly in Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date. Coins that were struck off-center during the minting process are highly collectible. These are minting errors that result in raised lines or blobs on the coin, making them unique. Pennies graded as MS67 or higher by professional grading services can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Take a look at this. A 1993 D penny with a double die error sold for thousands at auction, and one in pristine condition could be worth even more. Collectors pay top dollar for rare coins, especially those with unique errors or in flawless condition. In recent years, rare 1993 D pennies have drawn the attention of collectors and investors. One particularly rare example sold for a jaw-dropping amount, proving just how valuable these coins can be. So, how can you find out if your 1993 D penny is worth millions? Here's what to do. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to check for doubling, cracks, or off-center strikes. The better the condition, the higher the value. Submit your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official assessment. And don't forget, even if you don't find a rare error, pennies in excellent condition can still fetch a high price from collectors. It's time to start searching. Who knows? That 1993 D penny sitting in your drawer might just be the jackpot you've been waiting for. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a chance to learn about valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare coins or have questions about your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting!